How much do you know about the Party Pink editions from Hot Wheels? Or what about the Dodge Power Wagon that has a swivel mechanism in the center that allows it to twist just like the real car did? If you answer no to one or both of these questions, then I think that you should stay. Because today in JR Collectibles we have our last Hot Wheels RLC unboxing. When I said the last, I mean the last for a while. We will do some others later. Blonde Delivery was released for the first time in 2010, and this is the last edition released in 2022. It has never been released in a basic edition. This is royalty, baby. For me, the front looks similar to a Ford Model 40, with a little bit more of extra sauce with the chrome-blown engine in the front. You can see a transmission band in the engine, and you can follow the exhaust pipes from the engine to the sides. The box of the casting has the Spectra Flame Party pink color, and the fenders are white to give a contrast. The wheels have a Max style rim with 5 spokes and rubber tires. The rubber tires have the red line to give a vintage look to the release. And the only details in the back are the taillights painted in red and the big pink plate. The model is fictional and has a clean and simple design. Once that you have it in your hand, it's actually quite a heavy boy. Now, what is the deal with the pink editions? Well, you might know that 2 times per year there's a Hot Wheels convention in the US. In 2003, because of the success on the 35th anniversary celebrations of the brand, Hot Wheels decided to throw a party during the convention, and they decided to give away one RLC model that was colored black. Yes, you heard correctly, the first pink party edition was actually black. But at the moment, Hot Wheels was not planning that this was supposed to become a thing. This happened 2 years after, when Hot Wheels decided to sell a pink party edition in every convention, which means that we were supposed to have 2 pink party editions per year. The production numbers of the pink party editions were quite low, were between 1,000 and 1,500 because they were supposed to be sold only at the convention. There's nothing that a collector loves more than low numbers, which means that the pink editions became automatically a success and they are quite difficult to get. And then, in 2020, COVID happened. The convention firstly was put on hold, and the pink edition of that convention was put on a store. After several months the convention was cancelled, and then Hot Wheels decided to put this on sale on hotwheelscollectors.com website. So 2021, the pink party editions are not sold only at the convention, but they are also a standard drop in the Hot Wheels Collectors website if you have your RLC membership. Which means that everybody can get these bad boys 2 times per year, because they are still released simultaneously with the dates of the convention. So there you go. Now you know the story of the pink editions and you can move on with your life. But not just yet. Not for this video. We still have one wagon that was from the 50s and that has all the power. box you can see that this edition from RLC is a different one. The acrylic box is a bit bigger. And the base shows this variable surface to simulate a rocky passage for this monster. First edition is using Spectra Flame Oxblood paint and a 6-spoke off-road wheel with rubber tires. In the back you have the Dodge naming the tailgate, and the taillights are red and outside of the main body. In the front you also have the independent headlights on the fenders and a detailed grille with the classic Dodge logo and a hitch in the bumper. From the top you can see the wooden details of the truck bed in the back, and how the back and front fenders are connected by the side step. And from the side you can see the real height of this Bigfoot and the Power Wagon badge in the hood. The swivel mechanism existed before in the Hot Wheels basic line, so it's nothing new. And when you are actually twisting your casting, you will realize that at some point it reaches stop, so it has kind of a security lock. As I said, the blown delivery has never been released in a basic line from Hot Wheels, and this was the first edition of the Power Wagon. There's a second edition that was just released now at the end of 2023 as a December edition. So it means that there's not really a lot of comparison material with the premiums versus the basics, because there's no basics. Now from these two, I think that the blown delivery is a bit more boring, probably because it's not related to a real car and I cannot really connect with it. Still, I don't think that it's a bad casting. It's really heavy, as I said. That gives me a really good feeling about the premiumnality of the casting, so I think that is a good addition to the collection. On the other side we have the Dodge Power Wagon that I believe that is amazing. Like, it's full of details everywhere. It has the twisting mechanism. I'm completely in love on this one. I think that if you get this one for your collection you will not regret it. But let me know, what do you think? Would you like to have a classic edition with the red lines in the wheels and everything? Or do you prefer something more modern, more realistic? And when I say modern, it's like recently designed and released, not more than 13 years ago. Put me there in the comments, what do you prefer? And for the next week, I'm still not decided what I'm going to show you. Probably I will just take a week off and work in the garden. We'll see. My name is JR. Thanks for being here and see you next time. Adios.